Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Clair Obscur Expedition. We're heading to another destination. There. Probably going to have another obstacle course, I would imagine. And another opportunity to get some more swimsuits for our party members. Let's see what's on. Like, we're on the Gestural Beach, but he is feeling like it's like part of me almost feels like, well, a second, is this also connected to the other beach in some weird way? Given that, like, I remember seeing some other areas where connections to the other one. Alright, that's definitely different. Okay, so we do have something different here, but at the same time it almost feels like the same beach. Welcome to the Gestural Beach Rafting Volley Club. What should we do? This is a place I built to share my passion for volleyball. We will go on the raft behind me and play volleyball with one of my creations. I captured a few baby Gestuals as balls. That seems like a moral problem. Maybe Gestuals. Yes, for their good. They all said yes. Anyway, my creations will shoot baby Gestuals at you and you should throw them back. You're a warrior, aren't you? So use your attack to throw them back. And I'll reward you with amazing stuff if you win. I still have concerns over the everything you just said. I am fairly confident there are some morally questionable involvements, like situations there, that I may not want to get myself wrapped up in. Alright, well, let's see if we can figure this out. Guess I have to talk to you and get around, huh? Let's keep raft balling. Do you want to try? I guess we should start with the strongest, just in case. Just in case it's like a one and done deal. Probably isn't. You have to throw the back and destroy the enemy raft. Okay, now, okay. I did not understand any of what I was supposed to be doing though. Now I think I understand. Okay. I have to attack before they hit. Destroy the enemy's raft. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. They don't follow a set pattern, that's good to know. Alright, and I apparently only take 3 hits while they take a ridiculous. Alright, maybe I should start with the lower one. I guess we'll start with the weakest and work the way up then. So I have to figure out how to actually shoot right there. soon. Okay. Yeah, the angling gets weird. Okay. This was not what I expected. I came in here expecting a obstacle course, and this is not that. Alright. There we go. A little better. Not perfect, but a little better. Oh, you won. You deserve this reward. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst can be used at camp to upgrade weapons up to 19. Have fun with it. Alright, got the normal one. Alright, new swimsuit for... Wait, didn't Lune already have one? Pretty sure that was for Lune. Yeah. Okay, this is just a single piece one, but okay, weird that it was for two for the same character. Alright. Let's try the hardest now. Okay, my timing was way wrong there. Shoot, that was the farthest I got. Alright, everyone, we're gonna walk away from this for now because this is just... It's a weird minigame, and that hardest one is very hard. Mostly because that thing has so much health. I've managed to get past halfway a couple times now, but I can't quite get to like 3/4 of the way it got. And the biggest issue with it is, one, the timing is super tight. If you miss a shot, you just have to kind of reset real quick, because otherwise you're toast. Because you can't, like, you barely have enough time to get a shot in one shot in for gesture. So if you miss, then, well, that gesture, you miss that gesture. And if you don't re-time yourself shot-wise, you're going to miss the next one. But the real killer for that game is not just the timing, but lining them up. It's so hard to just aim correctly, because if you're too close, if you're too far up, you can't turn to face them right. And if you're too far back, you miss. You have to balance out which way you're aiming exactly. And, I am not liking it. Oh, you're obliterated? Okay. How are you shooting through all the shields like that? Did I miss something? How is that doing that?
Precise strike. Ready? Death, it's a friend.
Alright, much better. We're just going to go clear up some of this place. Good. Another one of those done. Let's see what's up this way, because there was definitely a cave up here. Ooh, that looks like a danger zone. Well, should we find out how danger? Painting workshop. How much danger is danger? Nifty. Looks cool. Whee! Okay, we can fall off. Easy peasy. Got it. Being obstacle force 5's here. Ah, whoa, okay. Ah. Oh, not quite dead yet, but that's still pretty much dead. Now this is what I expected from the beach. Oh. Probably shouldn't be so impatient. Okay, that was just bad. Okay, you don't just grab the edge. Yeah. Alright, so let's try to do this right, shall we? Here we go. This way, and right. And we're going down there, it looks like. And down here. And I think we're going down there. Don't know what's up with this weird thread. Oh boy. For a girl. And a lost soul adrift in twilight. Her paintbrush wielded darkness, and from it the monsters emerged. She wove her spite into the canvas, birthing a horror to plague my nights. Your hand holds the power to unweave the terror she wove. You can dissolve the nightmare. Will you help me? What do you mean? Her beasts to tilt the balance. Even ever in her favor, ever controlling. Will you help me? Will. Remember, light and dark dance together. Light of the beast, a lamp that can be used to awaken the beast. Alright. So now we got a key item, I guess. Something interesting down there, it looks like. Okay, I should go for that one. Oh, there's a hand. Hands from one of the hand monsters. Alright, so careful not to roll off the edge. Very easy to almost do that, though. Woohoo. Alright, you're a thing. Alright. Can I please use that flag before we fight? Because you look like a thing of death. You kinda do too, but less so. Alright. Saved. So, okay, so we've got... Is this like her painting world then? Her sculpture setup? We came from there. Looks like there might have been a way over there we could have come from. There. A statue of a beast. Don't use the light of the beast. Yes. The story of the beast is written. In the depths where shadows sigh, lurks a beast beneath the sky. Still incomplete, its lair closed off. Needs 3 parts. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to come in from 3 other painting locations then. And each one will get me a different piece of this thing, which will let me proceed with spawning it in to fight me. Alright, we've got probably an exit point there. What's this? And this is a... we can't pass this fight the beast, I'm guessing, or complete it. Yeah, because that looks like that, but it's not done yet, so it's in there, not ready. Okay, so that's the boss fight. Yeah. We can work with this. That was odd, but interesting.
Time for a swim.
Sticking out to me, really?
Swimsuit on! Mr. Swimmer!
Can't seem to get up to that thing, so that's just gonna stand there menacingly, I suppose.
Swimsuit on!
That's our goal.
Everyone okay?
And it looks like a whole lot of expeditions came here and died. Because that's a lot of ships. Most of them in surprisingly good condition. It's over here. Weird swords. There's a place. There's some Nevrons. Let's fight you guys, shall we? Whoa.
I'm jazzed!
Yes, energizing pain, no longer gain AP on parry. That, alright. Leveled up, I guess, so it does more. Let me take a look at my current selection of Use defensive mode at death's door, stun boost. I need to swap him out with someone for a bit. Looks like all the others have learned theirs. So let's move you in. And I hear that I don't have equipped on anyone. Get energy 1. And it's learned. Accelerate heal has not been learned. Alright. Let's do those for now. Place looks pretty unpleasant. That giant Nevron is guarding over there. I have no idea how to eat it right now. Because it's really strong. Oh, what is this? Blade's Graveyard. Guess we're gonna get another music piece.
What have we here?
Music records that can be used at camp. Okay, anything else? Let's get to camp and test out the music. I also want to make sure I don't have anything to write in the journal after having... Oh, you guys are back already. Well, okay, thought I'd have to rest first. Alright. Music. Hold on. Let me turn it up first. Reference. There, that should do it. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting a reaction to that, so something's... We need something definitely to break. Good piano work on that music. I have nowhere near that level of skill. Cannot do piano music. Not an instrument I've ever learned or been able to even attempt to be good at. I think the best instrument I've ever done was drumming. I seem to be decent at just doing drumming by how, like, making it sound how I want it to. But no, not a lot of the others.
Time for a swim.
Alright. Guess we're going in here now. I'm doing it. I'm gonna have to record some more of this episode another time, I think. That
Time for a swim.
beach attempt over there really took a lot of time and did not work out. Let me do a quick review back here, make sure I didn't get something. You have a death wish? Oh, probably, but I have to try it.
Okay.
This will be fun. I'm sure. You're probably about to stomp
Okay.
me. Yep, you still one-shot me with even that. Okay. Even with that many hit points, it's still one-shot. Is there anything else around here I need? Oh wait, behind the weird pictures too. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. Behind the weird pictures to Juba. Yeah, I found a similar pictures not too long ago. Let me see if. Aha! Complete now. No need to thank me. Augmented aim upgraded. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't expect anything because I talked to this guy before. So, alright, so the weird Pictos just upgraded one of my other Pictos, but I had to find it, the original part first. Increased free aim damage, 50%. Alright. Speed, critical, right? Huh. I was just expecting to open this up to take a look at this. Anything here I don't have already? No, I always do. Alright.
It was
Along the bazaar, thanks Professor Trumpet from a chromatic movie. Let's see. Hi. Sorry, I'm out of stock. Try me next. You guys, where did you guys go? Color of Lumina. Alright, still don't know where the strange key goes. Still don't know where the stick makes us stronger. Hehehe.
Oh,
There's metal arm. Yeah, about that. He's got Partial, make it better. Yeah. Got everything from you. Oh. Outfit for Verso. Alright. Got that. I won't tell you nothing. Yeah, okay. Do that. Dropkick! Key of justice! Beat you! Yeah, okay. Ooh, I should see if that one guy's moved. Should go see if, where is he? There was a guy who was sleeping around here that we should check on that. Let's talk to the doc too, see if he's moved.
Yeah,
okay, he's still whining. That seems suspicious. Where is it? There was a guy sleeping in these over here. One of those. Definitely a few spots to break. Yep, still sleeping. Alright, no idea on that one still. Okay, had to break the mirror painting or whatever that was there. I was having a nice little nap on my stairs. You better not hold me up just so you could steal in my house. I was having, yeah. Actually, it kind of was.
Interesting.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, alright, good. Get the fight. Sweet. I can deal with that.
Vessels, dodge!
Oh. Interesting, he drains. I had my timing. Yeah. Oh, he's not strong. I think I was supposed to be able to figure that out earlier. Alright, now please leave. I want to be alone. That's understandable. Also, apologies. But, adventurers, we grab everything that is bolted to the ground. Standard procedure. No offense meant. Alright. Well, please. Hello and welcome everyone. I am C.S.Gilmore, and this is Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. I was just doing some grinding on the islands and yeah, doing some jumping around the islands, trying to get a little more XP, that sort of deal. And yeah, found realized there was an island with a door on it. And I was like, have I been in that? How did I miss that before? It's the island over near the super tall giant set walking through the water. And I was like, surely I've been in here, but I do not recognize this place. So, we're gonna explore another chunk of this manor. No secrets. No. Not hiding a secret. Sorry about your books. I feel bad about that. Okay, it's kind of funny, but also only because it's a video game and those books can't be hurt. Otherwise, it would not be funny and that'd be very sad. Alright, we can go in there. Hold on a second. Before we do that, let me check this. Can we go up here? We can. Ooh. Okay. That's different. We got some platforming. And a secret. Classic secret bookcase. Do not feel unlocked. Oh, is that for you, Verso? I also got that. I've never checked it. Yeah, that just looks weird on you. That one kind of fits strangely, but I think he's like, it gives me sort of almost a piratey look with how he is, but I think this still fits more. For me, maybe it's just me, but I think some of these characters definitely have a look that is more them than some of the other options. And sparkly. Nice sparkles. Nope. Alright, I think we're done in this room. Let's see if we can get over there. Ah, whoops, I slipped. Alright, this is gonna be a... It's gonna be a pain. I don't like the platforming necessarily, though I like it better than that annoying beach. Oh, come on. You should have moved faster than that. Yeah, I like it more than that annoying raft game. There we go. The annoying raft game was... I'm still not beating that hardest difficulty. But that's mostly a... I wonder if it would be better if I played it in
lovely.
Shape of Energy. Thank you. If I played with a controller instead of keyboard, since it does suggest this game should be played with a keyboard, not keyboard, a controller over mouse and keyboard. But at the same time, oh, hey, this is connected to this room. It is. We're back down here. Interesting. How would that play out? I've got a couple exits. They interconnect. That's different. Okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That game would not be nearly so hard if, one, I could do the fire just a touch faster, and also if I didn't have to continuously make sure I was aiming in exactly the right direction, even aiming.
Time for swim.
So yeah, no, I was going around fighting monsters, you know, and doing a little bit of that, and I just came over here and I fought these, and I was like, door? Surely I've been in this. But then I couldn't remember, and as you can see, we obviously hadn't been. So there's a door there. Don't ask me how I missed it. I don't know.
Time for swim.
I guess I got distracted by the giant over there, maybe, and fighting him. And I think it's time for us to press on. Over here,
Fast as a swimmer.
what's what. Because this looks like something interesting is going to go down. Forgotten Battlefield. I don't feel like we're comfortably capable of handling any of the other stuff that I can currently reach. Ooh. That's a lot of dead people. Hello. Hi, SKA. Thanks for the ride.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait.
Oh, she kept his arm.
Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
So...
Lead the way.
There's one thing that bothers me. Verso. He's been out here for... years?
Let me show you something.
He's been out here for years and years. Why isn't he higher level? Shouldn't he be considerably higher level than me who just arrived? Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful and can only be defended with a gradient counter. I have to deal with a fourth counter type thing now? Jumping, dodge, parry, and now gradient?
Danger!
Gradient counter. Press W to perform a gradient counter. Okay. So was that an ink attack?
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
Alright, Verso, but, like, seriously, man, why are you not stronger? You have been... You should be stronger, right? Should you not? You've, been out here fighting these things and surviving. You obviously know the place pretty well. You got a lot further before giving up or whatever went down with you. And yet, my characters are kind of all stronger than you. So either you've been slacking off over the years, or you're pulling one of those BS, oh, I joined the party, all my powers come now type deals. Like, oh, I'm not going to actually use my full power until like a cutscene situation where it's like, now I must do all the things in order to deal with a thing that has come up that no one else can deal with. Behold, anime BS. I have the power. Yeah, you're gonna do that, aren't you? Aren't you, Verso? Okay, we got way up there. We got something over here. First, just gonna save here. And now we're gonna go up here, because I want to know what's up with... Actually, there's a few things I want to know what's up. Why is this ship all burned looking? Would be a nice one to know. Can we open this giant crate, and is there anything shiny in it? And apparently I can't activate this one. This is all a lie. Cake is a lie. Fine. We will go through the gate. Into the sunset.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
It's definitely still around. We're about to run into it. Thanks for jinxing that.
Good stuff.
Thank you for jinxing me to destruction. versa. Alright. Something over there. Looks like either a gate. Treasure, treasure. Treasure. That one looks like Pictos. Lots of enemies. Might be something up there. It almost looks like certainly something up there. I don't know if we can get up that tower. That'd be interesting. Can't tell if there's something over there. Probably have to go that way eventually. Right. This is a lot of dead people. That is a lot of dead people. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Done.
I'm ready.
Nevrons to deal with these. Literally wrong. Interesting with your helmet. I don't know what to make of that, but I've kind of wondered if I can't do something about it. Skill. You're weak to light. Down. Alright. Ooh, Ramesan, level 8. Longer shell. An applying shell, its duration is increased by 2. On applying shell, its duration is increased by 2. So we got a few new things out of there. 0 element, level 8. What does that do? Ramesan can consume 1 moon charge on turn start to recover 20% of each ally's health. That's kinda good. Healing skills cost 1 less AP. This attack gives 1 moon charge. I mean, it's not great at higher levels, but that's not a bad ability for like right now. Looks a little funky. Let's give it a shot though. And swap you guys. Also, I need to actually equip that to learn it. Part of my grinding a little bit earlier was also to get some of these actually learned so I could shift things around better. So. Alright. Well, what have we got here? The funny helmets continue. You're interesting.
A storm is coming.
You're also very dead. Now I didn't do like a ton of power leveling this go around, by the way. As you can see, I only went up like a level, maybe 2. I didn't really do a ton of power leveling this go around.
Interesting.
I was doing a little teeny bit of grinding. A trench. Okay, Pictos is down there.
Great.
Energizing start 4. Okay, there's a lot of those. I'm okay with that. That's actually great. Energizing start. For it. There you are. Gotta learn that. Okay, you skip. That's not how I thought you would do it. No point in drawing that out. These guys are definitely weaker than some of the stuff I kind of dealt with on the other side here. On the other side I came from, rather. I haven't seen one of you. Guessing we're gonna fight one of you eventually. Does this open? No. Oh, hey, there's one of you guys. I haven't actually fought one of you either. I feel like there might be a hidden switch here somewhere. So whose castle? Whose castle are we standing outside? And why are we getting stuck up there? Please move. Thank you. That was a sack of potatoes. So
Let's spill some ink.
Destrals apparently fight here as well. Or have fought here in the past. Yeah. These guys are weak enough I don't even have to draw this out. Oh, hi there. Didn't expect the second one to be right off the bat. Alright. Caught me off guard. Didn't do you any good. Ooh, shiny.
Nice.
A revive tint. Alright. To get out here, I got a camp in order to use the upgrade that I've got. Alright, so we've got passageway over here. Path up there that looks like should be important. And I've kind of got this other half of the battlefield in properly looked at. Nice big place. Expedition 41 was here and did not succeed. I'm not gonna rest. Finish this. Do that to save. I'm not gonna rest though because I've got to climb up here and I don't want all the enemies to respawn. Can't climb up there. Oh, is this gonna get us inside the fort? Looks like we're getting inside the fort. Ooh. Can I go down there? I can. Whoa, okay. So it's just one Why did you do that though? Why bother doing that when it's always like, oh no, you can't actually go there. These things, and that one is just like, yeah, go dive in there and get sent back to the beginning. No problem. Why? That because this is some sort of platforming puzzle section or something else. Hello. Yeah. I saw that. Where was that? That was not here. This was must have been further down. Alright, hang on. No, it won't let me jump in this one. And that's blocked. Here's where we actually had to fight. Can't climb that. Up here's where that was. No.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, as long as they're doing these one or two guys at a time, I don't even have to take this really seriously. Alright, I saw you. I know you're here.
Well, that will help.
Energizing death. On death, plus 4 AP to allies. Okay. Well, Longer Shell is learned. Let's give you that then. Where's that door? I'm guessing I can open it from this side if I get down to it. First, Lumina. See anything there? I think you guys are trying to look threatening, but it's not really working. I'm gonna go open this way. Bye. Just because I want to make sure I... No, I cannot. Never mind. That seems weird. So, you guys got a...
Chroma's flowing.
Still one of the...
Here we go.
Okay, so that's how you... Well...
Interesting.
Can I climb on this? No? Okay. I feel like I'm definitely missing something. What am I missing? Going where? That seems suspicious up there. I just don't know how to get up there because it doesn't seem to want to let me climb this. Even though this would be perfectly climbable in reality. Second messages. Why is that messages? Sorry, is there something I need? Alright, nope. Nothing that I have to deal with right now. What's going right? There's a lot more. Now, they got some more emails. No. Well, very strange. Feels like I'm missing something here. I don't know what. I'll probably be back here. Off here, that's noted. Here I was being all careful not to just run off the edge, and it's like, yeah, no, you can't even do that anymore. Nope. Alright. This is probably into something. I think I have to visit literally every map and very serious on the world map as soon as I figure out whatever ability I need to break those. Keep saving up points for Lune. I've got some points I want to save up for like Ciela, Lune, and yeah, basically everyone right now. I'm kind of in point save mode to build up for learning better smith skills. Okay, this is the way on. This direction for sure. Check it. Having something in here.
Great.
Another energy tint. Not bad. We're getting plenty of tints. Over here.
That's better.
Chroma is flowing.
Nice. There's that. Okay, we definitely got some other battlefield set up there. I have to figure out how to get it. Oh, you look menacing and probably... Wait, or are you one of those people I can talk to, those weird shadowy people? I can't quite tell. But you look slightly menacing, standing right there like that. I'm gonna do this. Gotta check around here.
Perfect.
Got that. Alright, now to backtrack up the other half of this battlefield. Oh, another one of you. Didn't expect that. Where am I supposed to take you? Over there. Do I take you?
Nice.
Something glowy purple over here. Yes, that looks like the platform. Alright, so we know where to go. Down and around through. Okay, can I make you go there? I think I can. Cut around here. Get you from this angle. There we go. No, I don't want to fight you right now. I'm trying to fight your little tank buddy here. I'll come fight you in a minute. Hold on. Lovely purple.
Try me. Ready to evade. Careful now. Careful, my owl.
Very. Mel? Excuse me? How did you break that so quick? Well, the parry worked. It was super effective. So, okay, now I can fight you. You seem a little nervous now. After me murdering your friend after all that. Yeah? Yeah, don't underestimate Male. He'll mess you up. Right now.
Nice.
Okay, anything over there, anything over there. Interesting looking cannon, or I guess it's a mortar. More so. Alright, we still got a spot over here. I need to check. Come on. Just let me down. Over there. I know where I want to go. Let me go. I apparently went the right way when I was trying to poke all the corners. We got this structure over here that's looking real fishy. So,
let us stain them.
Alright, we started this area before a little bit.
Nice.
Not bad. I can definitely put that to some use. Something up here I didn't see before. Right. What's down here? That looks suspicious. Want to fight? Oh, only two of you? Well, that's a bit. You.
sustained.
And another one bites the dust. Just go up. Grab that.
Good stuff.
Can we go through this? Just out of curiosity. We can, but it doesn't really serve any more purpose than any other spot. Alright. Up here. So.
Chroma is flowing.
Apparently that enemy does not deal with physical contact very well. Because, yeah. I had a good bit of health left when the grenade kicked it in the face. Rico, one of the less valuable items for me. Ooh, another shiny. Healington shard. Okay, we're coming back over here. Not sure who hit who first there. Nothing matters. Too much. There's a one. Leveling up again. This is a good spot for farming, I suppose, just because there is a lot of targets to run into. New Pictos.
Really?
Kill. Recover 50% health on killing an enemy. That's kind of overpowered, actually. Let's swap that out for that. Okay, we got all that. We got all that. I haven't noticed any paint cages in this area. I haven't noticed anything super major in a lot of those sorts of designs. Kind of surprised we haven't seen any logs from the expeditions, you know? No expedition logs of, hey, we went down here and now everyone's dead. Etc. and so forth. Kind of is expecting a little more of that sort of deal. Definitely feel like there's more here that I have seen or that I missed in regards to that castle, but for now, I think we're at the point of pressing on. Yeah. Onwards we go. We're gonna stay. Assign attributes. Away we go through this battlefield. This looks strangely fresh, even though it obviously. Some of these. That's the weird part too. Is why does this all look so fresh when it shouldn't? Fading woman, you may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. Okay, but why?
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Stop jinxing it! Stop that! Stop! Right now! Ah, there's one of the logs I was wondering about.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The painters might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Righto, another expedition added to the collection.
Nice.
So, you brought enough friends here. Why does it do any damage sometimes?
Nice.
Alright. So yeah, Male's a monster. Which I can totally get behind working with. Way up. Alright, let me check the rest of the down here before we go up. You look special. Special, tiny monster. Yeah, you're gonna be a chromatic. Oh, nope. I mean, you first. Chromatic luster.
Finesse and grace.
Oh. Okay. Not as worried about you right now, then.
Look out!
Okay, not how I expected that to work. Okay, got a little bit of work there, but not enough to make it really matter for me.
Wow.
And just that. Like the fish out. If not, should be pretty nice. And it fish. Listisson. Energizing parry, PP on successful parry, polish chroma, color of lumina. Let's take a look at that. Nice to see you gain a selection to work with now, at least. Killing an enemy with foretell applies its foretell to another random enemy. Alright, not bad. Another dark related weapon, okay. And speaking of dark, it's dark in this little back area. Like, really dark. Alright, don't see anything good. Just gonna pop that Roma elixir for safety. Okay, let's go up. Guess we're gonna run along these ladders. Cut. They definitely did a really good job of painting some scenes, as it were, with all of this design. No, never mind, we're not going anywhere else. Grabbing this. Huh?
An advantage.
Empowering tint, healing tints also apply power. Okay. Can't go that way. Alright. At least I can just drop down for speed and whatnot. Nice place you got here. I'm gonna have to come back and deal with it.
Yeah.
Nope. That's the other way person speaking with me. Alright. There was a flag right here. Hold on. Wait. What did I miss? Yeah, I definitely missed it. No stone. Nope. Nothing special there? Okay, moving on. Save here. Get upgrade. Okay, right. Let's get your agility up. Let's get your luck up. Yes, male has practically a 50% chance of criticals. What was it, 46 right now? Anyway, let's go over here and probably get ambushed by this so totally special Nevron one. Go. New shiny.
Good stuff.
Right. Don't use them nearly as much as I should, but always better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. This looks nice. Vicious wall. What do you sell?
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Well, you apparently got a sconce jammed into your head. Or something along those lines. Alright, that's the way out, almost certainly. Probably gonna lead to an ambush. Well, what about it here? Nothing there. There we go. Oh-ho! A Destral. Crossing the sea was hard, but didn't expect to find a war zone brimming with Nevrons. Trade? What have you got for me? Inverted affinity. Apply inverted on self for 3 turns on battle start. Increase damage while inverted. I have no idea what inverted means. Vandalism, healing skills, cost 1 less AP. Well, I want that. I'll take that. me 1 second.
你说给个
Right, on the way.
Peter.
Me. Yes. That equipped. No, not that one. Yes, that one? Okay, never mind. Yes, that one. Is there another one here I needed? An inverted fanny. No. Did I pick up energizing parry? You're there. I want to keep you with yours. So let's just do... Shoot kill is nice, but I don't need it right now, so we'll give you the energizing parry. There we go.
Oula, faut sauve Nabil.
Yeah, let's fight. Fight the merchant. Mail, go.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, first. This time. How much do you...
I'm ready. Okay. Finesse and grace. Okay.
Soon.
Good.
Basically healing all of the damage you deal.
Oh, magnifique,
Do not want
Nabil, oula.
to part with my secret stash, but you ruled me good. I have a look-sees. Alright. Obscure, an outfit from Yale. Ooh.
Oh,
Looks interesting. Alright. Let's see what we have here. That one looks like it has potential. Obscure. Ooh. Funky. Kind of different. Also,
oula.
I like it. Let's go with it. Nice. And another safe spot. We are so about to be out. I should actually probably see. Rest here. Get all my tints and everything ready to go. Yep. Movie scene. Here comes his special murder, Nevron. That somehow murdered everyone, for the most part. Some, probably. I think all of you need a bath.
You holding up?
Or at least a shower.
We're almost there.
Y'all look
Holding
pretty
up.
filthy.
Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls,
What she got tied to her wrist?
come on.
Scale's got like some plaque or something tied to her wrist, it looks like there. It's kind of weird. Live on. And I bet we murder it without nearly. Unless we don't get a chance. Ah, great. I just got her a new suit. You better not do it. Ow. Ew. Full of blood, which is nowhere near deep enough to cushion that ball. First though.
Merde! Are you hurt?
Fine.
Fine, grown of pain. What are you doing?
Thanks.
Huh.
Ready?
I love it how it just sat there and waited for them all to get ready. It's just like, no, I want it to be a good
Garde.
Inverted. Oh, her hair colors were inverted. Like all her colors are. What the? Why is inverted do? I'm hoping it tells me as soon as we actually can get to a point where I can work with that. First off, let's give you.
Their defenses are down.
Was not
Finesse and grace. Take down their shields.
And
Ready?
you're the guy who was killing everyone, huh? You really don't feel like the guy who was killing everyone.
Death, it's a friend.
Inverted. Inverted is a status effect that prevents the character from being healed. If the character is healed while inverted, they take damage instead. That's what that is. Okay. Why is your hair changed color again? Alright, well, anyway. Let's do this. There you go, you're change it again. Either way, I was trying to parry rather than dodging like I probably should have. Yeah, this guy is either gonna have a second phase or he is nowhere near tough enough to have warranted what he did.
I feel better. Here's your card. A storm is coming.
Yeah, how did you kill everyone? Okay, we're gonna get a BS cutscene where you do something ridiculous now, Stanley. Oh, a two-sword. I'm so scared. And you're fully healed. Nope. Okay, I screwed up a lot of that, but I got just a fight one parry counterattack in. Alright, so you got up to full health again. So this is how you were able to do some of that.
From fire.
Exactly, good.
Mael.
Okay. You are going to heal yourself up. that again. Doesn't matter, he took it.
Brace yourselves.
Supplies and birds to the expedition. Alright, well, this, because he ain't healed me.
Okay.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button on that one. Either way, I parried most of that, which I am super pleased with myself about.
This and precision.
Your fate is sealed.
And you grab another level. You're gonna get a third sword, aren't you? Okay, this is not me doing this. Not too bad. He's stored away. That's interesting. Oh, you don't get a third phase. Oh, that's a shame. How did you kill everyone? You were not that strong. Duly so. That looks like a really sick weapon, and I'm kind of curious who gets it. Combo attack. Base attack has 1 extra hit. I like that idea. So how did you kill everyone? You were not that strong.
Turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
So how did it kill everyone if it wasn't that strong?
This is what we're fighting for.
There's an awful lot of dead people here for that not being that strong. And I have concerns now as to how everyone died. Were they all that bad at fighting? Or was there something you're not telling me? Like you and Mr. I'm Immortal going on killing everyone. Belisto. Ah, it's for him. I was really hoping it was for a male. Combo attack. Alright, let's really like having that first. Let's see. Combo attack. Yeah, we'll swap that out. Now, but there. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's something I'm being BS'd on something here, and I don't know what. Play again after a base attack. That is a nice one, and I will say that looks immensely cool as a weapon. Makes me giving me Moonlight Great Sword vibes, like more of a katana. And I like it and all, but yeah. So how did all these people die here? And also, how did people down there and survive that fall? Wait, how did we survive that fall? I'm really starting to question a number of things, like physics and were those people weak, or are our characters like extremely abnormally fit? Oh, I saw that. See that? Okay, I can't get that from here. So that's from somewhere else. Saw that though. There's another path here. Over there. I guess that's just so I can cross back around over the gap that happened. Yeah? Yeah, okay, that's just a back and forth. Barely even touched my resources on that. So, I feel like you still got some explaining to do. Can I climb this? Yeah. I think that's the way I need to go.
Oh, lovely.
Lumina, I have got a lot to use once I get back to camp. As soon as I get back to camp again, I have a lot of applications to give to my characters and general improvements overall. Left and right. Live tint energy also gives the AP. Okay. We'll put that there. Mostly because I can work with that, and I'll live with 30 points with you right now. Okay. Is that the way I go, or is that? Looks like my going up there was just a shortcut. We're going around. What's over here then? Anything over in this direction? No. Looks lovely. Though as far as some of the things I've seen, this is probably one of the more normal landscapes.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Did you say if that's okay with me? Or, like, it says if that's okay with you in the text, but what he said and what it said didn't feel like they matched. Oh, it's like that. Just up as soon as we get out to a camp.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both the best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
At least you got a semi-burial? Alright, nothing over there, nothing over there. Now we gotta search this whole place for any hidden goodies. Nothing over there. SDA's waiting for us at the end. Find your way through Forgotten Battlefield. Back at camp.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
There's a question of why didn't Renier erase him? Why did Verso get spared erasure? Do we have any others? We didn't pick up any new songs. Did we? No. Don't think we did. Okay. Yep. Everyone here, we should talk to them. Give me a second though. Check over here, over here. Yes. Upgrade resources. Shaped strong energy tint. Excellent. I'm very happy about that. Nice. I'll have to do some picking and choosing on that one. Buy those. Any upgrades I can I want to do here. Well, this would be a good one to have upgraded in case I decide I want to do earth damage. What is that? Let's get you upgraded. Run damage from Twilight State. Yeah, that one just doesn't interest me. As far as weapons go, no, that does not work for me at all. Let's work I have a cold option. And that one's still better for me right now. Stances, switch to defensive, double break damage, base attack, burn. There we go. Now we've got some options. Not that I plan to change the base to be weaponized right now. I don't see much purpose, like need for it. But yeah.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
There.
Your oldest friend is a Jestrel?
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Jestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades.
That's fair.
We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Spend time with Lune? Sure. So as he walks by the fire.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Smart question.
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Feel like we already established that? Or, nah, let's go with... Alright, as a gesture of good faith.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Spend some time bombarding Verso's questions. Verso remains evasive, which pisses Lune off, also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune is reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. So they have a bit of a love-hate relationship, it seems. When the interrogation is over, they go back to the others.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Oh, we can spend time with more than one at a time? Okay. I was worried there was just a once per major event you could spend time with someone, but it seems
She
like
reminds me of someone.
you can do more. Scale or meow? That's a tough one. Who do I want to mention here? She reminds me of someone. I'm gonna guess meow.
Who? My owl?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you? Or sometimes I feel like you know it. I kind of...
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh, well. That's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
That's one way to look at it, I guess.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
Huh?
You're so very wise.
Now I'm not sure what his logic is, but... Yep, Verso the Wise.
Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Have fun talking to each other a bit more. The bond grows. Level 2. I have no idea what all this relationship stuff is about, or how it's going to affect things in the long run. We'll talk a bit more nonsense before going back to the others. Great.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
Yeah, didn't realize she had been moving.
That you will.
Alright, yep. I don't know what this relationship thing's about, but it seems to be important, and we get a lot of backstories. Verso approaches Scale, who seems open to talking.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
I think she's just a lot better at masking it.
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
Well, I was thinking it's fair to say mysterious. Or, I'll trade you a story for a story.
I'll trade you a story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Strange wonders and mysteries, or full of battle and danger? I like wonders and mysteries.
Something unusual, then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade.
Screwed up.
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Verso and Ciel spends the next few minutes arguing whether Ciel should also share. Ciel continues to tease Verso, who remains evasive. Verso and Ciel's relationship grows a little. Got it. They head back to the others. Okay, that's been done there, that's been done there. Anything else we can do? Nothing there, nothing there. If I talk to you, does it do anything different?
Yeah.
Nope, 3 out of the 9. Still have a lot more to go there. I haven't missed any in the areas I've already searched. It's so easy to just walk past things in this game. Alright. Definitely have to write in Gustav's journal first. Mel finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mel heads back. Check up on the others. Always important. Mel quietly approaches Lynette, wanting to apologize for her behavior on their way to bury Gustav.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
That would explain her sticking to protocol so much. It's her lifeline. Of sorts. I love how we can see the curator in the background on the left there. Miel and Lune spend more time together in a moment that was special for both of them. Okay. Wait, more checking up on others? Ooh.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
I do kind of wonder how they're handling supplies. It sounds like previous expeditions had trouble with that, and yet we seem to have plenty of, like, we seem to be surviving somehow. I'm kind of curious about the how.
How come Minoko lives so far from the
Minoko's
the lost jet?
Yeah.
Current objective: recruit Minoko, Urso's best friend, as he's stationed in the mountains. Alright, we're going to go to sleep now. That was a lot of character background. Oh, we're not done yet, apparently.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just what...
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I've got to say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
There aren't bad.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Nice, we're getting a relationship levels up with everyone. For whatever reason, I don't. Alright, where are we? We are... Map. Forgotten Battlefield. How did I miss that over there? How did I... Oh, that's right, it's on the other side of that corner. Never mind. Alright, we've gotta find a lot of stuff.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SGA? Oh, should be quick.
A lot of stuff that looks kind of menacing, actually, having that big guy up there with a giant knife. Those guys there, that's over there. Weird stuff over here. Yep. I love the look of the place still. Like, ooh, and we are much closer to that. Right. Well, let's do one battle. Just we're all saved out here, and also to test out how the enemies compare. Really should be. Again, just because I don't have enough.
Danger!
Get pissed. Oblivion. They pay good XP. Admittedly, that's because I got the 20% no damage bonus. But still, alright, we can work with that. Alright, got places to go over there. Man, I really want to keep going, and there's so much to explore. But, unfortunately, I really do have to call it a night. I have to get to work in the morning, usual problems. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying this as well. I'm really liking the storyline and seeing where they go with it. It's really an interesting game, and I've been enjoying playing it. Yeah, hit like and subscribe if you're new here to keep up with the releases. Have a great night. Bye.